Hi, I'm Oli from ANDYSMANCLUB.
Hi, I'm Lucas from ANDYSMANCLUB.
I'm John Stones from Man City.
So today we're going to go through and show you some of the questions that we use within an ANDYSMANCLUB session. So to start off with, we're going to go through how's your week been. So my week this week has been a bit of a mixed bag, a little bit up and a little bit down. Some real lows in there, to be honest, but some real positives that have come out of the other end of it as well.
Am I doing the same?
You're doing the same, how's your week?
I like it. Yeah, no, I've had a good week, positive week. I think there's always challenges with whatever you come into, so try and face them, get better and learn from my negatives and turn them into positives.
Fair play.
Awesome, mate, thank you very much. I think that leads us nicely into our next question, actually, which is how has a failure set you up for future success? So for me, it's probably when I first applied for the job at ANDYSMANCLUB. I didn't get the job initially because I couldn't drive, and that was one of the prerequisites for the job. So I spent the next 2 years in my previous job learning more skills that have thoroughly helped me in my role with ANDYSMANCLUB and enabled me to become ultimately the person that I've become.
I think for me, going on furlough during the lockdown, during the first one, and obviously going from a position where you feel as though you were appreciated by a company, by a group of people, to obviously feeling quite underappreciated and sort of being left out on a limb, that spurred me on to want to prove people wrong, really. And fast forward, we sat here today. I'm in a job that I love, and yeah, it's been a long journey. It's been a messed up journey, but we're here, which is the main thing.
I'd have to say, I don't think you can get better without setbacks, without tough times. For me, period in my career where I wasn't playing for England, and it was all you kind of think about, or it's all on your mind. You want it to change. You don't think it's right, and then I had to look at myself and kind of go back to the drawing board and see where I could improve every aspect, and kind of focused all my energy on that, and yeah, I think that setback, was what I needed in the end to improve.
We've got a couple of more sort of light-hearted, light-touch questions, if you like. Yep. So the next one is, which song is your biggest guilty pleasure? I think after the weekend that we've had, Aqua, Candyman, is definitely up there. I didn't realise just how much of a banger it is.
I'm going Aqua as well. I'm going.
You two been listening to this?
We have, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, literally just a bit of Euro dance on motorway. It has to be done.
Spent nearly 12 hours in the car together. So.
Yeah. They had air before we got in car.
I think I'm going to surprise you with this one. I'm going to go Vogue, Madonna.
Nice.
Yeah, me and my little girl love the song. She loves it. Don't know why, but yeah.
There should be no guilt there.
Our next question is, what is a time when you've faced your fear? What was it, and how did you face up to it? I think for me, going back to when we opened our 50th club, I did a charity skydive to celebrate us opening 50 clubs, and I'm absolutely terrified of heights. So sitting on the edge of that plane with some random guy strapped to my back ready to throw me out of the plane essentially, was absolutely terrifying. It was literally my worst nightmare, but I just kept thinking of the reason I was doing it, the celebration that we were having over opening a landmark club, and the amount of people that we'd helped along the way, and that was sort of the courage that I needed, if you like, to get me over the edge there.
I think for me, I'll go with the footballing one, which we're doing my ACL, and then getting back to playing. Going from being a really poor goalkeeper to an immobile poor goalkeeper, and putting on a bit of weight as well, to go with it. And that, we're really difficult getting back to playing, especially on those Sunday League pitches in Barnsley. Like, it were a bit of a challenge, to be fair. But we got there, and I made plenty of howlers along the way. So that's that when I was fearful, and turned it round to an extent.
I suppose the fears that I've had over my career, getting over them, probably big games and the unknown that I've not been in. One example was the Euro final, and was a big fear, a lot of pressure, but going into it felt, all right, know what's in front of me, know what is expected of me, know what to do. But a big fear of kind of losing that game and not wanting that outcome. Obviously that happened, but I think how we conducted ourselves and how we were as players, what we did for the nation was something to obviously be proud of and overcome that fear, and hopefully this summer we can get over that step.
I have to disagree as a Scotland fan. But yeah.
Every nationality boy's on, honestly. So the next question we're going to ask is, if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be? For me, I think it would just be to trust the process, believe in yourself. Not everything's going to go your way, but ultimately you're going to get the end result that you want to get out of it. So just trust the process and take things in your stride a little bit more.
I think when I think back I was 18, I was quite, I don't know what to say, like I was just going with the flow a bit. I think if I had to say something, I wish I took more advice and looked up to maybe older players a lot more in how they were off the pitch, you know, in the gym, in the recoveries, how they lived the lifestyle. But I think that was something that probably every 18-year-old did. You know, you were just kind of enjoying what you were doing, not taking things in too much. Probably that helped me in one way, but yeah, if I could go back, I'd probably do things a lot different.
Cheers, mate. So the final question that we've got is, who is your role model and why? I never really had a role model growing up. You know, my dad left when I was quite young. My mum has been a key influence in my life, but I've always sort of carved my own path, if you like. And looking back, I think I've been my own role model for a lot of my life, highlighting sort of where I want to be and what sort of person I want to be and what direction I want to head in. So yeah, I think I'll blow my own trumpet on that one a little bit.
my granddad, because he's a legend, like plain and simple.
I'm going to say my dad as well. Parents were there at every game when I was younger, training sessions.
Awesome. Thanks ever so much, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, you're welcome.
Thank
Smashed it, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
To go for Yorkshireman, didn't we?
Well, yeah.
Three Yorkshire lads.
We'll just get a picture
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, sound, yeah.
Oh, guys.
Go them.
Oliver, come in a little bit. There you go. Nice, nice, nice.